One of the things that I really hate to see happen in people, no matter what health condition they might be experiencing, is that their life is shrinking. It's coming down like this. Either they experience pain or fatigue or balance issues or energy issues. In brief, whatever happens is they say, every time that I do X, Y, Z, I get so much pain, so much fatigue, so much all of that sort of stuff that I can't do that anymore. And so what they do is they say, okay, well, I'm not going to push my life like that. I'm just going to do less. And I'm going to do less, and I'm going to do less. And the problem with that then is that over a period of time, your life starts to shrink. And you can look back months or years later and say, you know what, I used to be able to do all of this amazing stuff. What's happened? How is it that my life is contracted like this? And one of the mistakes that I oftentimes hear people say is they say, okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on getting well first. I'm going to see the doctor, I'm going to see the specialist, I'm going to do whatever it takes, but I'm not going to live my life until I get fixed, until I get better. And what I need to share with you is that oftentimes that's actually a mistake. See, life is designed to expand. And any one of us, we live on a planet with time, stress, and gravity. There are limitations to what the physical body can achieve. And yes, as we do get older, as we have the accumulation of injuries, conditions, things like that, there are going to be certain things that, we're probably not going to be able to do quite as well as we used to. But the thing that's most important is that we continuously try to press the limit so that we can see what we are actually capable of doing. And included in that, even if we are struggling with certain kind of health condition, it's very important that we still seek to enjoy our life as much as we possibly can. Whether that's doing certain activities, whether that's seeing friends, family, it's important that we continue to try to live and enjoy life as well as we possibly can. Here's why. As I had said, every single one of us has a ceiling. And if we say, you know what, okay, I pushed it maybe a little bit too far that time, okay, that's where we know where that ceiling is. Now, if you become afraid of ever having that rejection there, you're not going to push that. And what's going to happen is that's going to slowly drift down over a period of time. And then you may challenge something again and say, oh no, I can't do even as much. And it's going to start to go down and down and down and down like this. In contrast, the ceiling lets you know where you are. And so by challenging it means, okay, this is where I am for now. But by continuously challenging it, and if then by doing the right things, working with your healthcare providers, your specialists, everybody like this, that ceiling can and should rise. Now, unless you actually challenge that limit, you may never know where your true ceiling is. And in fact, if you want to get stronger through exercise and all of that sort of good stuff, you do have to push yourself, not to the point of breaking, but you do have to push yourself just that little bit to that ceiling to find out where it is from time to time. And optimistically, what you would find then, if by doing the right things and working with your healthcare providers and doing everything that you need to do in order to maintain your health and wellness as much as you possibly can, you will find that that ceiling is actually rising over a period of time. And in that space, no matter what healthcare or medical condition you might be experiencing, the quality of your life, nevertheless, can still continue to expand. Of course, there are going to be different kinds of limits. I don't know what individual circumstance you might be going through, but it's nevertheless important that even when you might be having a little bit of a challenge, that you nevertheless try to do the very best that you can. Because unless you do have something to look forward to, something to actively engage in, something to actively enjoy, it's very easy to go on a downhill spiral to where everything very quickly starts to fall apart. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you want a little bit more information then about, what are some of the more important things that you can be doing to have a look at to see how you can take care of your own health and well-being, especially if you've been around the block trying to find solutions, trying to find answers, well, what we'd have you do is just simply go to our website, which is atlashealth.com.au, where we have all kinds of different research articles, blogs, videos just like this one, where you can find a little bit more information about the specific thing that we do in our practice, which is helping people resolve underlying issues in the spine, particularly the upper neck, and how that could actually be impacting your overall quality of life. So check us out at atlashealth.com.au. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
For more information about upper cervical care, please call us on 3188 9329 or visit us at atlashealth.com.au.